Monday Night Raw set for later tonight. Pretty loaded lineup. Sami Zayn goes off against Jimmy Uso, and then Solo Sikoa faces off against Kevin Owens. A lot of this will probably trigger a Jey Uso appearance on Monday Night Raw. Further that storyline as we head closer and closer to WrestleMania. Logan Paul is set to make an appearance and confront Seth frickin' Rollins. And again, that'll further that storyline after everything that's happened between both of those superstars, both at the Rumble and at the Elimination Chamber match. But the headline going into tonight's show is the fact that the face that used to run the place, the man who for pretty much 10 plus years brought all the energy, actually made Monday Night Raw feel like a big show, like a big deal. That man is returning to Monday Night Raw tonight. Of course, I'm talking about the 16-time World Champion John Cena. He is set to make his return to Monday Night Raw. And this is a wrestler, a superstar, a man, a character on TV that has been hated and beloved by WWE fans for decades at this point. Now, he's more beloved than hated because he only makes sporadic appearances. He only shows up every once in a while. And for the most part, we already know where this is heading. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Austin Theory, the United States champion, needs an opponent for the show of shows, the granddaddy of them all. And who better to have the U.S. champion face off at WrestleMania against one of the most prolific United States champions in WWE history. 2003 up until today, in John Cena. Now, last year we had a bit of an interaction between these two superstars backstage, where Austin Theory, who was so pretty much in his selfie gimmick, confronted Cena, told him to shut up, went word for word with him, sorta, and then Cena just took off, and, well, Theory did take a selfie with John Cena, he just couldn't see him. But now, Austin Theory, under the tutelage, under the development and the creative booking of Triple H, Austin Theory has developed into a top heel on Monday Night Raw, and the U.S. title proves that. And make no mistake about it, once John Cena makes his return to Raw, once he shows up in the middle of that ring, Austin Theory will not be far behind. Because one of the biggest things that Austin Theory has been saying in his promos is that he doesn't care about the past and he doesn't care about the future. He cares about the now because he is the now and John Cena is the past. And that's going to get things rolling for their match at WrestleMania. Now, is it going to be a singles match, a regular singles match, or is it actually going to be for the U.S. title? I don't know. That's up to WWE to decide. At the end of schemes, in the end of all of it, Austin Theory needs to come out on top. Austin Theory needs to beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Cena cannot win at the show of shows. He hasn't been a part of WWE regularly over the past 2, 3, 4 years. His last match was a tag match at the end of 2022, and his last match before that was in 2020 or 2021. So to have someone like John Cena come back and beat Austin Theory would not be the best move forward if you want to keep putting that character over. In my opinion, again, a lot of things can happen, especially if we're talking about the U.S. title. Cena's busy in Hollywood. He does not need to be U.S. champion again. As a matter of fact, Austin Theory beating John Cena at WrestleMania to retain the United States Championship might put him over the edge and might give him an edge heading all the way down to SummerSlam. If by then we have a babyface world champion on Monday Night Raw, Austin Theory can definitely be a strong enough challenger. And what's funny is Austin Theory's development hasn't really changed. I mean, his promo work has developed, it has gotten better, but it wasn't bad a year ago when he was under the creative booking of Vince McMahon. It's just fans didn't really notice, or fans really didn't want to notice Austin Theory as an actual threat to any world championship, to any main event scene, because he was Vince's chosen guy. There's a little bit of bias from the fandom towards whatever Vince touches versus anything else. That's something I've been able to notice. But again, as far as we all know, Triple H is still in charge of WWE Creative. But I, for one, cannot wait to see John Cena back in a WWE ring, because ever since The Rock left, ever since Stone Cold Steve Austin left, John Cena has been the only superstar, the only wrestler in recent WWE history that has been able to bring the energy, the atmosphere, the big time feel that he has done over 10 plus years when he was on top. On a consistent basis, of course. We had a moment in time when Daniel Bryan did that with the Yes Movement. CM Punk did that back in 2011 during the Summer of Punk. But those didn't last and they simmered down. Whereas John Cena, even today, even tonight, when he makes his return and that music starts to hit, his theme starts to hit, fans will go crazy, fans will go nuts, and the people at home are going to feel like Monday Night Raw is the show of shows to watch this week. That's just what John Cena, the character, the WWE character, can do for WWE TV and for the WWE universe. That's just my opinion. But again, tonight's John Cena appearance leads us to Theory versus Cena at WrestleMania. Whether it be a straight up singles match or a US title match, we'll find out tonight, most likely. But with that said, what do you think about John Cena making his return to Monday Night Raw? What do you think about Austin Theory as the current United States champion? Do you think that their match at WrestleMania is pretty much set in stone? They just have to make it official. Do you think that their match needs the US championship at the show of shows? If so, leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. Tune in later on to watch Monday Night Raw on the USA Network. Like I said, pretty packed show. It's a can't-miss episode of Monday Night Raw. I think the road to WrestleMania is about to heat up pretty damn good. And with that said, I'm Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.